Hello everybody, just telling you that we have a warning on this video. It will get deeply depressing and sad in this video, so click off now if you don't want to hear anything depressing. Okay, bye. Hello my dear viewers. Today we'll be doing a recap for Dfsmp because it's coming back. So, this is the recap so we can get you all ready and explain why the last time we left off of the masquerades hall was being blown up. So let's begin. Long time ago, a god named Dark had children, giving birth to Endless, Hacker, aka Dreamo, sorry, and Moonlight and 02. Well, we'll get back to Moonlight later, because she appears later on in the story. We're just going to focus on the three names that I said. So here we go. Dreamless was one of the lead people of a family called the Dreamless family, which was his own family. So, the Dreamless family appeared one day, and they decided, hey, let's make a town called Haxelton. Haxelton was a small town filled with many weird people, being Lolbit, Flame Aries, and many others that I can't remember myself. So, the Lord Dreamless settled the town of Haxelton, and his many family being Grim Reaper, Moon, Joey Shark, and many others being XD and Bad. Bad was one of the leaders of a little tiny military called the Royal Army of Bad Dreams. Sorry if I messed it up a couple of times. I can't remember the names much. And they found a weird thing on the floor one day of the town. They went to go check it out, and it was spreading. That was Endless. Apparently Endless appeared one day, and she took the form of Sidian. Ugh. No, mind my tongue. It's really hard to say words. And it looked like she was taken over. So, Bad and some bio crew decided to use the special kind of magic. Glass. The glass didn't work though, and it broke, and Endless broke the glass. She told the Dreamless family that she was not evil, and Dreamless knew that because it was his sister. But his other sister, Skulk, was evil, and she took the form of a human girl, and this human girl was now was controlled by 02. 02 decided to become the Watcher, a most powerful version of her as human. This was concerning to the Dreamless family because she would become more powerful. Now, we find out that a group called the family was split up into two. The Pro Endless and the Pro 02. And many of them had consequences later on in the future. Not only the town was divided. Not only the family was divided, the town was divided too, in these two groups. And a battle happened. And later on, the battle raged on, and something happened. The town was split up into two factions: Lord Dreamless and his family, and a group called the Withered Empire. The Withered Empire was a non-evil group. Actually, sorry, erase that. They were evil. They wanted to take over the world. So, the leader being Lolbit, Grim Reaper, and some others, and including the members Old Roots and Flame Aries. They were a very powerful team. But there was a traitor among them. The traitor being a person named Old Root XD. He was actually part of a little tiny group that in the family that was called the Loyalists of the Lord Dreamless. Later on, he was actually one of the spies for the family. He wasn't part of the family, though. He was one of the workers for the family. So, later on, he figured out that he will leave the family just to find out what's going to go on. But one day, Lord Dreamless was settled. When the battle was over, Lord Dreamless and his children found out. What was her name? 02 was killed by Endless to stop the war. So, the pro-Endless won the war, while the pro-Skulk lost. Later on, this withered empire and the loyalists of the Lord Dreamless were sent to a place called Manberg. They wanted to make a peace deal, or what everybody thought. It turns out there was TNT under the Manberg, and Lobit said he went AFK. So, next, Grim Reaper and Lord Dreamless went to go talk. And by the way, I wanted to note this real quick. Grim Reaper was originally part of the family, Lord Dreamless's family, but he left the family to make his own empire. Oh god, that was a really big truck. When they were doing the deal, Lobit pushed the button, causing an event that somehow killed Dreamless and somehow killed Endless. With all the three sons and daughters of the god dead, something would happen. Meanwhile, when Lobit killed Dreamless, it being called Singularity, a very bad being, a very powerful one sealed in Dreamless, appeared in the god's realm and was causing chaos to all the gods. Dark, being the main god of the server, decided to reset the world and send Dreamless and the other dead souls to a new world called The Last Hope. This world was originally the original world and hosted many of the old buildings from the old world and new buildings. When Dreamless first appeared in the world, the immediate first thing he did was punch Lobit in the face. And yes, none of them were wearing armor because Dark also resetted that. So, everything was all fine, and now Dreamless fam has went everywhere. But Singularity returned to Hacker's body and was causing so many trouble. In fact, there were two entities, Singularity and Eyes. These eyes for you guys, dear viewers, by the way, just telling you. Singularity was causing trouble for Dreamless, and Dreamless couldn't handle it anymore. Hosting a masquerades ball named the Rose Flower, the ball was held, and the mood was set. TNT under the masquerades hall, and would blow up the masquerades hall. Somehow, Lobit followed Dreamless, and this was recorded. This is gonna end. Love it. This is going to end everything. Kill me, love it. Kill me. Kill me. Audio was found by mask that some person found. It's believed this mask was the copy of Dreamless. This was the Dreamless's only mask believed them to be. And when we switched to the new world, one of the sons, XD Endicott, was nowhere to be found. It was believed that he was lost to the void. And by the way, XD wasn't the original child of Dreamless. He was an adopted child. The Ender Dragon had said to Dreamless to protect her child. It's believed that XD is the true ruler of the End. And the Empress of the End, aka his mother, is still alive. But no one will know what will happen. And it was believed that Moonlight appeared later on in the season, believed to be one of the gods of the moon. And now, if you excuse me, everybody, we're going to talk what happened to the real server and why we switched to a new one. I will let nobody hate on Lolbit or anybody that was mentioned in the last part where Lemamberg and everything. So, this is what really, truly happened. So, everybody remember the Rebel Wars, right? The Rebels Wars being a very big 2 battles about admin abuse and all. And during the Rebel Wars, I betrayed a lot of my friends to just get my ideas. To just get revenge for all the admin abusing and how many people hurt. How Patchy hurt a lot of people. And remember, I don't want any of these people to get hated on. This is all just Minecraft, and we all have changed now. So, don't go on hating anybody. Please, and thank you. So, after the Rebel Wars, I was so deeply turned by all of what I've done, and I've got mass trauma from what I did to people to just do it. I've had PTSD, not like actual PTSD, but gaming PTSD. Every time I see a TNT, it would kind of remind me of the Rebel Wars, and it wouldn't be really good. I usually would cry, you see, because I hurt a lot of my friends, and I've been telling my friends that I wanted to do an apology video, but they said I don't need to do that because a lot of them know that I just wanted to get that done. So I did a lot of stuff, and I wasn't proud of. And when we got to Dreamless Fam, got to Lemamberg and all that, Peace Tree and all that, we were settling on the red side, and the Lord, which was, so the Withered Empire and Lord Dreamless is my family, we're going to set a peace treaty where all factions could live together on the earth. And remember when I mentioned there was TNT under Lemamberg and how Lolbit went AFK? The TNT was set, and Lemamberg was blown up. Bringing back PTSD I didn't like. Bad dreams getting on a little bit later on, blowing up all the saying you caused my friend PTSD, and how he's crying right now. And I don't blame anybody because they didn't know. So, I did that. We made a new Dreamless fam, and we said, we're not bringing Lolbit or Grim Reaper or the others that blew up stuff on me. Later on, little bit apologized to me, and he got back on the server with Grim Reaper. And that's what happened, and why we switched to a new world on Jumo-san. I thank you everybody for listening to this video. And please, like I said, don't give any hate to all the viewers, all to those people. We've changed a lot over the years, and we don't do any of that anymore. So, thank you for being part of this lovely community, and I hope I can see you soon. Bye. And love you guys. See ya.